Since some time I've seen more and more content about how to be an ally to some specific group, being it Instagram posts, maybe some videos, maybe some stories or shorts or whatnot. And the more I saw, the more I thought it is impossible for any human being to follow all of the rules all of the time. Which is why I decided to create my own rules how to be an ally, how to be an ally to everybody. More about that in a moment. Let's begin. But obviously, before we begin, I have to tell you that this is Yury Experience, and here I share my various experiences about different topics. I do 2 videos per week, Mondays and Thursdays. If you will enjoy this video, please drop a like. You can also subscribe to the channel. Let's start. As I already mentioned, there are a lot of rules which you can gather from pretty much everywhere of how to be an ally to some specific group. I try to be a good person. I do my best to not hurt other people, which is why I was thinking, can I even try to follow all of it? And in my personal opinion, most of these rules can be summarized in 3 that I will cover in a moment. But if you try to follow all of them, guys, if you are creating this content of let's be an ally, you make life of people way too difficult, in my personal opinion. And you probably preach to the wrong choir. But more about that probably in independent video. My 3 rules, we start with the first one, and it is don't be an asshole. Pretty much good 2/3 of all of the rules that you will see all over internet or wherever are stating something like that. Don't be extra racist to people. Don't be extra homophobic to people. Don't point fingers. Don't stare. Most of that stuff is pretty much good tone. Just be a proper human being and you will be an ally or partially an ally. Or like, for example, if you are seeing a person who has a kind of disability and you see that that person has difficulties maybe coming into a building, or maybe speaking with some person, or maybe this person can see well and can find their way, help them, but nicely. Don't take them and bring them somewhere. Do you need some help? That's pretty much it. Again, don't be an asshole. I would go even further, a little bit further. If you don't do anything with these people, you are probably an ally based on many definitions, because you don't hurt them, you don't make their life more difficult, you don't make their life easier, but you actually don't have to make other people's lives easier. As long as you don't make change their lives for worse, you're kind of good. Most of the rules of this how to be an ally are according to the lines, don't make life of other people more difficult. Which is why not doing anything is basically going completely according to the lines of how to be an ally. But I personally think that sticking to the rule don't be an asshole would be a little bit better. Actually, not a little bit, it would be pretty much better, because then you can help other people. You can make other people's lives better, which is actually a good thing as being part of society. Make other people's life better. So basically, being a proper human being is equal to being an ally. So don't be an asshole, then you will be an ally. The second rule, which is basically one of 2 actions which you shall do with these people with whom you are trying to be allied. I hope you understand what I mean. And this one is prevent other people from being assholes. And logic is pretty equal to the first rule. If you are an asshole, then you make other people's lives more difficult. If other people are assholes to some people, they're making their life more difficult. What can you do to make some people's lives better? Prevent these people from being assholes to these people. By that I don't mean rush in pretty much every freaking situation whichever you see and always try to help, always try to be a superhero. No. First, you shall not bring yourself in danger, because by that you make the situation definitely not better. Second, you shall not bring the other person in danger, or this allied to you group. You shall not bring them in danger, because again, that doesn't solve anything. And third, be sure that that person or a group of people even needs your intervention. Maybe they don't need you like at all. They can deal with the situations themselves because they're used to it, because maybe they want to do it, because they don't want to be patronized. There are a lot of reasons why some group of people or some person want to deal with situations themselves. If you think, if you see, if you understand that you shall help, go for it. Otherwise, let people fight their own fights, so their character will become stronger with time and the fights in the future will be easier to win. Don't be always a superhero which needs to fight all the fights. You shall not do it. It is dangerous sometimes. It doesn't make sense, and it doesn't bring society, this person and or this group of people further. And the third rule I already touched a little bit, which is listen to your allied people. Listen to them. They know, technically at least, the best what are their struggles, what do they need help with, what do they need protection from. They know it best, and not you, and not other allies. Maybe some other allies do know some stuff, but the group itself knows it's the best, and they are the people to whom you shall listen. So basically, some person with disabilities, for example, says, I need help with that, I need help with going to the building, I need help to talking to this person when I'm trying to buy something. When the person is saying that, go for it, help. That person asks for it, listen to that person. That person says, I don't need protection in this particular case, don't freaking do it, don't patronize. Don't think that you are better because you have this hero complex, I need to help. Listen to people, listen to what problems they actually have, not what problems you think they have. Except for that, listen to people when they are saying something like, your behavior is not good, your behavior is dismissive maybe, your behavior is discriminatory. Listen and analyze, and based on that, follow the rule number 1, don't be an asshole. That is pretty logical. Gather experience, make decisions based on that experience, don't be an asshole. That's all. And in addition to that, the more information you know about how you shall not behave yourself with these people, the better you can understand when the second rule shall be applied, when you shall intervene in interaction between this group and some other people. That will help you to understand when the partner, conversational partner, is an asshole and when it is not the case, when you shall do something and when you shall not. In conclusion, I will say pretty much same stuff as in very beginning. In order to be an ally, you shall not make your thought process, your moral compass, your life decisions way too complicated. The more complicated you will make it, the more difficult it would be for you to take action when it is needed, or the more difficult will be to you to understand that in this situation your action is not needed. And with 3 rules that I provided you right now, you will cover pretty much 95–98% of all of the rules that different people create. They're always, obviously, there's a lot of more stuff, influence political decisions, influence social decisions, maybe donate money, but that's you cannot invest yourself fully in all the possible problems on the spectrum, and there are a hell lot of problems. And do all of the things like investing in political life, investing money maybe somewhere. You cannot do that for everybody. You can only do that for specific groups. But behaving yourself as a proper human being, that you can do for pretty much everybody. It doesn't matter where, when, how much money do you have, how much money does that person have, what social status do you have, does other people have. It doesn't matter. Being a proper human being makes you ally to everybody, and it works all the time. All the time. I hope you enjoyed the video. If it is the case, please drop a like. You can also subscribe to the channel. Except for that, I see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye.